Hello. Hey everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? I hope you are good on this fine Tuesday evening. It's Tuesday, right? I even have to get my bearings. Let me just go live on Instagram as well. How's everybody doing? How's your day? What did you get up to today? Guys, I've done my lashes today. Don't know if you care, but they're done. Shout out to Farah at Sugarcane Salon in Clapham. She really does the thing. Honestly. Hey guys on Instagram, let me just get the link for you as well to pop on over to YouTube if you want to join in the conversation. Let me get that sorted. Oh, give me just a second. There we go. Okay. We are talking all things Love Island, USA and UK. For UK, we're talking about season 12, episode 9. And for USA, we're talking about season 7, episode 13. And we got quite a few things to get through, I think. Who's in the chat today? Oh, gosh, we've got bright and early. Erin. Erin says, she got straight into it. How you're ending the episode Love Island UK. That's how you're ending the episode Love Island UK. After this dry ass episode, go suck your mother. Wow. Well. Hey, Erin. You definitely have an opinion on that one. Oh my God. Hey, Gilda, how you doing? Hey, Abyss, how's it going? Hey, Sora. Hey, it's my opinion. Hope you're good. Anyone else here? Say hi. Make sure you like the video as well. I need more of you to be liking the video. I'm not gonna lie. The light are quite. Ooh, I don't know what you mean. The light are quite a little rose / pink. What's that? My lighting, is it? Are you talking about? Malaka. Is it Malak? Malak? I don't even know. Malak, hey, hopefully I'm saying that right. So I have really bad pronunciation. I'm so sorry. I have to, I'm a dyslexic babe, so sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know what I've done. To be honest, Dora, I have no idea what I've done. So it could be a number of things. But yeah. But this is how it's going to be today. This is how it's going to be today. But yeah, did everyone have a good day today? I hope you did. Shall we get straight into it with Love Island UK? How you doing? You're all right, online. It's okay. My name is Arabic. That's why. Oh, okay, cool. You know what? My first name is Arabic as well, actually. It's actually Sakina. But no one calls me that. Everyone calls me Shadow or Shadow, as it's supposed to be said. Or Full of Shadow, actually, which is actually my middle name. But yeah. But my pronunciation is just bad, so sorry about that. Okay, cool. If you love it, then let's try and keep it like this. I don't know what I've done, but I will leave the settings as they are, kind of thing. I feel like it's given a little bit of like an evening tone. Do you know what I mean? That type of thing. Okay, cool. So, I'm on the wrong notes. We're gonna start with UK because that's what we've just watched. What are we giving it out of 10 today? What are you ranking the episode? And who is your MVP? Who's getting match of the day today for Love Island UK? Why can I not close this? Let me know in the chat. I'll give you a second. For me, I'm going to say I'm giving this a 7 because, again, it was dry in some areas, but there were some areas that were decent. I feel like what's going on with Dijon, it was okay to watch, and the recoupling was okay as well, kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's dragging a little bit. In terms of my MVP, who's match of the day? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I don't really like most of them. It's so hard. Like, you know, sorry, my hair is everywhere. Ooh. I don't really like a lot of them. So it's really, really hard to kind of pick someone. Who was really giving it this episode? I should have had this beforehand. I have no idea. Maybe when we go through it, it will come to me. Erin's saying 4 for the first 30 minutes and 7 for the last 5 seconds. Gilda's saying 6.5. Online is saying DeJourn by being inconsistent. Yeah, well. DeJourn, yeah, no, I understood what you meant. Yeah. DeJourn is just is he a liar? Is he a liar? I think he might be a little bit of a liar because he blatantly told Melisha, I keep doing that, Melisha, that he was going to start pulling her for chats. And then he, you know, he didn't. And no, he said to Meg that he wasn't going to go do that. So it's just that you're giving them 2 different messages. And like, yeah, I mean, Little Rock is saying I called it with this guy. Boy, I'm telling you, DeJourn is there to disappoint us. Yeah. And knows that, no, if you know what I'm talking about. He is there to disappoint us. Like, honestly, he's just, I swear to God. And she, like, it's just very, the undertones of it all. It's all a bit weird. Like, I don't like the way she calls him boy. I don't like that. I don't know why he's okay with that. It seems odd to me. It seems really, really odd. I would be embarrassed if I knew him properly. I really would. Like, how is she calling you out your name? Like, it's just a bit weird. Emerson DeJourn is a field boy and Meg's been cracking that whip since she chose him. I mean, yeah, kinda. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what it's given. That's what it's absolutely given. DJ Mustard, that's what I'm going to call him from now on because, yeah, that's his name. That's going to be his name from now on. So he currently is in a bit of a love triangle. Well, we don't know what he's in because he keeps on saying different things to different people. So basically, DeJourn is he's in a couple with Meg, but he has been chatting to Melisha, and then also Yasmin likes him as well, and she's made it known that she likes him. So while he was in the kitchen, can we agree that Yasmin's a weirdo? I think Yasmin is a straight weirdo. While he's in the kitchen, her and Tony come over. DeJourn, DJ Mustard, with his fast self, is just like, oh, you 2 ladies look so good tonight. You look really, really good. And she's just like, without missing a beat, can I ask you a question? Would you have a threesome with me and Tony? What? Why would you? What? I don't know. Is that like creating story, or do you think that's just plain weird? I think it's weird. Seriously. Oh. Online is saying DeJourn is caught by white girl magic. He loves them. That's his favorite thing. That is his favorite thing by far. Gilda said they said DeJourn might be Ty's friend because their dads play football together and were friends. Maybe. I don't know. Well, let's see anyway. Maybe someone could see some digging because they usually have pictures of them all together and stuff. But like, from what I know of Ty, I don't know if these guys will be boys like that. And if they were boys, Ty is the one running the show. I know that for sure. DeJourn ain't running shit. He really isn't. Because the way he's like a little kind of side beg to Harry, yeah, like I know he ain't running shit. Like he really isn't. He's not the alpha in that capacity at all. Erin says Yasmin is Erin. She's just trying to stay, and she found a sucker to keep her there. Yeah, she did. But that was the best bet. That's what I guess Melisha did try with Shay, but he was so dry, he's not really interested. And also, I think like Shay, I don't know. I I think he's the same as DeJean in that kind of sense. Like, do you know what I mean? He's a bit on the Stowe Bunnies as well. He's one of them. Yeah. Online is saying Yasmin is a freaky chick. I think she's Middle Eastern. She might be. Oh, let me put these on the screen. I keep forgetting to do that. She might be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Yasmin. She doesn't sit well with me. I don't really like the man eater types anyway. Like it just seems too much. It's too full on. And I think like, babe, go to therapy. Like, I just think no one can help you. Guys aren't going to help you. Like, it's just go to therapy. Let's just make sure what you like is actually what you like, or it's not just a cry for help or something, because it's giving cry for help. It's giving attention seeker. That's what it's giving at the moment. Not a fan. But yeah, so she done that. But anyway, Meg calls over DeJean to kind of talk with her and Melisha, and basically asks him, like, are you closed off with me or her, or do you want to chat to her still? And like, I feel like Mustard was just talking in circles to me. He was like saying, yeah, I am chatting to you and I'm chatting to her, but you know, I'm open at the same time. I don't know. It just seemed a bit weird what he was saying. But yeah, I don't really rate DeJean. Anyway, I thought it was a pointless conversation. I thought like it was kind of like Meg trying to flex as well. And I really thought that Melisha should have exited herself from that triangle situation and tried with someone else. Because that, to me, I don't know, that's a big turn-off, boy. I don't even, anyway. For me, that's a big turn off. Let me even get up the couplings 1 second, because they've done a recoupling today where the boys got to pick. And I do sometimes think it's better when the boys get to pick, I'm not going to lie. Because they should be more clearer in what they want as well. Sorry, Erin said Meg was trying to flex her mega power. It was just draining to watch. Yeah, it was just a lot. I don't like the way she talks to DeJean. I don't like the way she talks to Melisha either. Like, Meg is a legit mean girl. Like, she is. And they tried to tone it down a little bit this episode, but you don't fool me, producers. We know what she is. She's a full-on mean girl. 1 second. Oh, where did I go there? I went to the wrong place. Let me go. No, that's USA. God, I'm all Love Island on my algorithm at the moment. There's so much Love Island stuff on here. Seriously. We also, while I'm looking for this, we also saw what's his name? Ramel and Almina have their first kiss outside a challenge. So they had a bit of an argument beforehand because she was like annoyed that he had made some joke with Emily, I think. And when he was kissing the girls in the challenge, he was like grabbing their bums and everything like that. And she didn't like that. So she told him so. And, you know, I think he was trying to apologize. She weren't trying to hear it, you know, but I just knew she weren't walking away. Like, I was just like, nah, I don't believe this. I don't believe this anger. Like, it just seems like play anger to me. And that's exactly what it was. Because the next day they were lipsing each other, you know? So, you know, there was that. Let me share my screen real quick. So, Keisha said, hey Keisha, I missed tonight's episode. Did Tommy and the lamppost make up? Yes, they did, but it was so awkward because Shia ended up saying I'm sorry. Tommy was just like, oh, I just want to clear the air, like, I didn't like what you said, I didn't like how you went about it, and he shouldn't have said what he said. But he didn't actually say the words I'm sorry. It's only Sheba that did say I'm sorry, which is again disappointing. Like, I just don't understand why this is allowed. Like, if I had time, I would be complaining to off Cobb. I swear to God, it's not balanced. It's just not balanced. So yeah, we had a recoupling tonight, and as I said, the boys did pick, and oh God, Jesus. You know what? This girl, yeah. She looks like one of the characters from, what was that? Shark's Tale or something? Where they had Will Smith as a fish, the animation. She looks like one of them. I don't know what the characters are called, but she definitely looks like one of them. And I'm just like, why is she here? You're welcome, Keisha. You're welcome. Okay, so for our new couples, we have Shakira and Ben. They seem to be into each other at the moment. Let me even see what they were saying. Let me see on my little list. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Let me even go back. Do you see it in it? She reminds me of the Bride of Chucky. Oh, she does. She does. She does. She does. She does. Oh my God. She does look a bit like Bride of Chucky. What is the character called in the Shark Tales? I don't know. Let me even see if I can find it. She might even look like Will's character. I don't know. But it's not. It's kind of like in between these. But she could be a character here. Man, she look like Will. She look like Will's character. Serious. She's a I would say she's a cartoon ostrich. Oh my God. Oh my God. If anyone had or done that, if anyone had time, yeah, put that into what is it? VO3. Put it into VO3 and make that happen. That would be hilarious. Yes, Rochelle, Little Rock just put it in the group as well. Yes, exactly that. Exactly. Okay, so we have our recoupling groups. Where's my notes? Where's my notes? So yeah, Ben, he was just like, she's cute, fiery, sexy. She makes me happy. She's a good one. Obviously, pick Shakira. Tommy done a big old long speech. He was like, he fancied her straight away. And he said, like, obviously, she and I had some drama. Do you know what I mean? And I only done that because I have to fight for what I want, and I want this girl. That's what he said, Tommy. So, you know, Megan was absolutely beaming with that. We had Alima and Ramel. Ramel, what did he say? And that was the thing, like, as I said in the group, yeah, the music just changed into like this soulful version of Imagination or something, like the Willy Wonka song. I was just like, this is weird. He said he's a serious guy, but she brings out the playful side of me. And he said she looks amazing, all that kind of stuff as well. Do we think these two are lasting, Alima and Ramel? Do we think they're lasting? Is this a good look for Alima? Is she already hooked in, so it doesn't even matter, so that's where she should stay? Should she stay here to like stay in the villa? Because I don't know if this is a good look for her. And yeah, Mustard was even spudding him as well, and I was just like, oh God, I don't even believe you. Then we saw Emily and Connor said that he doesn't even really like hanging out with girls. Like, what? What an odd thing to say. What an odd thing to say at a recoupling. It was just so strange. Connor, anyway, for me, Connor is Shrek. Like, he just gives me Shrek vibes. But obviously he's with Emily. Emily is smitten with him at the moment. So there's that. Then we had Helene and Harry. What did Harry say? Oh, he talked about her being witty, caring, understanding, and incredible to look at and stuff. And Dijon done some big speech for Meg. He said there's a special connection between them, how he thinks that she's beautiful inside and out, and that she's handled herself well. I was just like, huh? Bro, I don't think so. I don't think so. And he said that she leaves me in awe. She thinks that I'm not serious, but I'm 100% serious about her. And I was just like, wow, this guy has lyrics. I wonder if he wrote them down beforehand and had to memorize them or something. Like, he had lyrics. He really did. But yeah, she is over the moon about that. She did ask him afterwards, though, like, you know, because she loved his speech and everything. She did say, You know, are you going to be chatting to Melisha, as I was saying before? And he was like, no chance, that he's not going to be pulling her for chats. But that's not what he told Melisha. So it's just freaking weird, Dejan. And then obviously we have Yasmin and Shia. Oh, it's my opinion. It says, what's a sket? A sket is a slut, a hoe. Yeah, for the streets. Someone who's for the streets. That's a sket. Seriously. So Yasmin and Shia. What did Shia say? Oh, God. He said there's a spark between them. Like, I just think this is an odd pairing, and they can go as soon as possible. These two can be the first to go. This couple can absolutely be first to go. So that means that we have Tony and Melisha left, and they, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, they have a bit of a lifeline, because the twist now is that there's a new bombshell called, what's his name again? Harrison. He's a footballer. Wait, where's his thing as well? Did they put it up? Harrison. Yeah. He is a footballer. He lives in Miami, but he's from Derby, one of the two. And or is that the same thing? I don't even know. That's the same thing. Sorry, I really don't know. But yeah, so he is, I don't know how old he is though, I couldn't remember. He said it says he's looking for a girl with confidence and a little bit of attitude, but will he be able to score in the villa? Who knows? Let's have a quick look at Harris. Oh, wait. Where's his page? That's annoying. Does anyone know what his page is? It's not even going to be here, is it? Oh, wait. There we go. Found it. Right. So this is him. Oh, look, he had different hair before. Very thing. So they really going in, not semi-pro. I don't think he's semi-pro, because if he's is he like attached to a uni? That's the vibe I was getting. That he's attached to a uni and that's where he's playing football. So like, what do they call it in America when you play for a college? College, is it college soccer? College, maybe, I think. He's 22. Okay, cool. See, this is the thing. I think he's going to get in that villa. Whoever he picks, I think he's going to get in that villa, and he's going to, yeah, he does look about 16. He looks too young for Melisha and Tony, for sure. I think he's going to go for Shakira. I think Ben's in trouble. I think Ben's in a lot of trouble, mate. Yeah, he looks proper young. Okay, I don't know who that is. Why is there no comments on this? Who's this? His little sister, maybe? Maybe. They kind of look alike. I do like Rick and Morty, so that's kind of funny to me. Yeah, so that's Harrison. He's going straight for Shakira. I think so. Quarter pro? Erin, you're an American. What does it mean? Like, he was talking about him playing in association with that college or uni. Does that, like, is he in college soccer? Is that what it is? Is that why he's, maybe that's sponsoring him? He says he goes to FAU Boca. I don't know what that means. Quarter pro. I love that. But yeah, so he has to go on dates. He went on too many dates, one with Melisha, one with Tony. And at the end of the dates, he's got to choose. So who do we think he's getting on better with at the moment? Either Tony or Melisha. Who do you think he's going to pick? Let's do it quickly. Who's he picking? Tony and Melisha. Oh, honey. See, my cat cries because I don't let him out when I'm recording now. So he's crying. Poor thing. Sorry, baby. He plays football, soccer at university in the US, basically university football. Okay, cool. He plays college football mostly. Okay, cool. He's going straight for Shakira. I believe that too. Will Smith called it when he said between footballers and fitness instructors, there These are the main folk to get Amy Holiday. He did say that. That was funny. That was funny. It's a scholarship. Many can get it if you want to study in the UK. Okay, cool. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Okay, so but who, guys? Who's he gonna be coupled up with? Who do you think he's gonna choose? Tony, who went to the same college that he's playing at and is from that area or been in that area, and seems to be like the American girl that he kind of usually goes for, it looks like, or Melisha, who there seemed to be a little bit of a spark between them, I thought. And she seems more of the kind of, what do you call it? She seems more of the wag kind of girl, to be honest. That's what I saw anyway. It's my opinion said, Melisha, I think he was just being extra with Tony, so when she's leaving it might be as harsh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it might not be as harsh. Yeah, I get you kind of thing. The only thing I think with Tony, they've obviously invested to bring her over, so what's that gonna, wouldn't they want to return on their investment? I don't know. Keisha said, does the other girl get dumped? Yes, they do. So I didn't clarify that. Yeah, they do. So as soon, he has to pick between them. It's his choice, and what someone gets dumped. So obviously you can imagine Meg is hoping that Melisha gets dumped. I think there's a lot in Melisha. I don't want her to go this early at all. I think that Tony is a bit, I like her. I actually like her more now, but she can go. She can actually go. Melisha, I want to see more. Little Rock says, I hope Melisha, but the way Tony basically was the cheerleader in his college. Yeah, that's the thing. I hate that. It's like they've done it on purpose, really. Whoever was casting must have been like, this is jackpot. Erin said they dead us bought in someone made for Tony. I hate Melisha being vulnerable. So do I. I think like if you brought in the right person for Melisha, she's gonna be jokes, right? Do you know what I mean? Like even just her banter when she was talking with Dijon, the bits that we did see was great. I thought it was absolutely wicked. Like she should be there. I think she makes great TV. And she's interested. Like Emily and Connor, they can go. Shrek and Fiona. That's all. I'm in myself. Shrek and Fiona, they can go, yeah. Friggin' Shiaba and my girl. What is it? Morticia. Morticia, they can go. I swear she looked like that. Let me just quickly. What's it called? What is it called? Megan film. She gives me that look. She's so weird looking. Are you telling me that she don't look like this as well? Because she gives me this vibe. I think she does look like Morticia, for sure, from Adam's Family. This is Yasmin. But she also gives me these vibes. Oh, you guys can't see, so I always forget. She gives me, have you seen this? I haven't watched this film, but I just see the trailers sometimes. It's all over the place. But she just gives me these vibes. It's like she's not alive. It sounds bad. But Yasmin, I don't like her look. That's what she looks like that to me. Her dead stare. I don't like that. And she's very deadpan with her conversation as well. It's very strange. Keisha says Shia and Yasmin too. Yeah, exactly. The witch and her broomstick. They can go. Yeah, I think they can go. I actually think they can go. Yeah, so there's a couple that can go, man. Seriously. Yeah, I think that's the main things. What else happened, guys? Was there anything else that really stood out? Oh, I guess like Connor and Emily going to the hideaway and having a night together. I guess that like, but it just seemed boring as well. Like they are boring. They are really, really boring. But yeah. That's it. Also, I'm not a fan of Tommy, by the way. I don't like Tommy. I think Tommy can go. Megan is also getting on my nerves. Yeah. I thought I would like her, but she's actually very irritating. And I didn't like the way her and Tommy were sitting talking to Shia like he was like this boy. But then I just don't like the way that she is handling himself anyway, you know? I thought it would actually come with a bit more vim, but he's just a big softie, really. He's a really big softie. But yeah, that was it for this episode. I don't think there was anything more that was like super interesting, really. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Yes, Erin says it, saying it. Tommy is to Meg what Sean was to Matilda. I need them both gone. Absolutely. It's almost like the same again. It's like a absolute print, the same again. Oh my God. Okay, shall we go on to USA? Where are my things? Where's my notes? Woo! There was a lot happening in USA. This is Love Island USA season 7, episode 13, which aired last night. Wait 1 second. Let me just get my notes as always. You know what? I've got to start prepping this beforehand. I always forget this bit. Wait, did I do that already? I think I did. Right. Hurricane Huda hit the villa. She's an absolute hurricane. Huda is unhinged. She's just unhinged, yeah. I don't think I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Huda, honestly, Keisha, I swear to God, if you had the time, I know you don't have a lot of time in it. You're watching too many stuff, I know. But even if you watch it on speed, honestly, it's a lot. Huda is unhinged. Really and truly. Okay, right. So they picked up out after the recoupling, the bombshell recoupling. So just to recap, so we had Jalen, he was coupled up with Orlandria. Then we had Pepe coupled up with Hannah. And we had, what's her name? Iris, shockingly coupled up with Jeremiah. Obviously didn't go down well. The guys voted. They had to vote someone out of the 3 people in the other side of that couple. So out of Huda, Charlie, and Taylor. And they picked Charlie. All the girls voted for Charlie, so Charlie had to go. It was very, very difficult for Hannah. Well, I don't know. Did we think Hannah's an actress? Because she was giving it tears. She was giving it performance. She was giving it, like, it was guttural, the cries, right? Do you know what I mean? But by the morning time, it was just like, oh, okay. It is what it is, I guess. Also, she didn't give any sort of indication she was going to leave with him either. Do you know what I mean? If it is that deep, wouldn't you be like, a bit confused, like, should I leave? Should I not? I don't know. Like, I thought Hannah, bearing in mind, I do like Hannah. I like her a lot. I think she's absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I mean? She's great TV. She's really, really good. But yeah, I thought she was doing the most there. Her and Charlie did have a conversation actually when he was leaving, and he was just like, when you come out of here, if you haven't met anybody, then you know what I mean, can I come and see you? I'm just like, he's such a simp. Like, do you know what I mean? It's kind of cute, but then at the same time, I'm just like, Charlie, grow a backbone. Like, if it wasn't for Hannah, you wouldn't even be in this position. It was because Hannah was lipsing down Pepe that, the American public would just like, right, let's put these 2 together, Poor Charlie. Well, anyway, he's out. He's gone. I am not completely sad. Hannah will do just fine, I think. Then do you know what was hella funny? Yeah. So the boys, first of all, they're all sitting down together. They started getting on to Austin, first of all, and saying, so why did you vote for Taylor? and just putting him on the spot. It was so bad. Like, and Austin, you know, he's getting a little bit flustered. And I think because of the way the boys are acting towards him, I don't know, the humanity in me has sympathy for him, and I shouldn't, because he's a Trumpy and he's reposted anti-black material. So this show is getting to me. It's so annoying. But I did feel for him a little bit, because it was like they were ganging up on him and he had to explain himself, you know. He was just like, you know, he couldn't make a choice, and he thought that Jeremiah and Huda had a strong connection, you know, so he didn't want to send Huda home. And Nick, yeah, because Nick is the one, Uncle Nick is there, asking him, forcing him, basically. He was just like, you know, can you see how your decision sent your friend home? Like, Nick is hella self-righteous, you know. Nick is a motherfucking problem. He is a motherfucking problem. Honestly, he's a problem. He's too rude. Erin say Nick and Ace hate Austin because they see him for the parrot that he is. What do you mean by that, Erin? Because the thing is, yeah, isn't Nick Ace's parrot? I don't know how it happened, but Ace has been able to control Nick. That's his psychic now. That's his psychic number 2, because Taylor's the first one. Anyway, after Austin said what he said, Nick then focused his attack. Let's call it an attack on Jeremiah. And he was just like, yeah, I'm not being funny, but you know, you guys haven't really had any problems. Like, your biggest problem that you've had is like a next guy making Huda pancakes, which she asked him to do anyway. And Jeremiah was just like, you know what, you're acting like it's my fault. Like, you know, if she hasn't pulled you for a chat, that's got nothing to do with me, you know. And Nick literally keeps on going in, and you can see Ace in the background saying like, yeah. I swear to God. Yeah. And Nick is like, yeah, you guys both had tunnel vision, like she's put hickeys on you, marking your territory and everything. Mind you, while he's talking to Jeremiah like this, all the girls, including Huda, can hear him. They can all hear him. They can all see all the boys like literally turning to Jeremiah and switching on Jeremiah. It was just, I don't know, that was just weird. Like, do they have no empathy whatsoever? Like, what is Nick's problem? I don't know. It would just seem weird. I can't understand fully why Nick and Ace are so pressed. They shouldn't be this pressed. Yes, you can have a little bit of concern. Yes, you can know a couple things, but it's like Jeremiah has betrayed them. It is like, honestly, they need to calm down. It was a lot. It was a lot. And this is the thing, like Ace started going in on him as well. Honey bun, I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear him? He's probably crying. Sorry. You're gonna go out in a bit when I'm done, okay? So Ace, he was like saying, like, can't you see this is crazy? Like, you know what? You've been lying. You've been locked in. What did he say? Like, you've been locked in like for 30 seconds. How do you lock in like in the first 30 seconds and everything like that? He said, Ace is like, that's scamming to me. Scamming. Now, mind you, yeah, I do think that Jeremiah does have a game plan. I think he does have a game plan. However, scamming, like, come on. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know how you're that passionate about a next man's business. Nah, it's too much. It's actually too much for me. You know, and Nick and Ace are convinced that this is what America is thinking. And to be fair, they are partly right. What's Erin say? Erin say, shut up. I need you to actually clock Shema, aka Jeremiah. Shema less, sorry. Because he switched up once he found out the public don't like Huda. Nick was just calling it out. Yes, I hear that. I do hear that. And I do think there is a time and place, because Nick and Ace had no sensitivity to how Huda and everybody else is going to feel about them coming on Jeremiah like this. Like, it was just really, really insensitive, in my opinion. Like, I just don't, nah. I think it's a lot. And then also the other thing is, they're too invested. Ace and Nick are too invested in what Jeremiah is doing. Ace is playing his own game. I'm sorry, but Ace is playing his own game, yeah? And Nick, Uncle Nick, he's a sly one, because the other day you're all up in Huda's business. You're all talking about you want to be uncle to their kid and stuff. Then you're voting her out. Nah, bro, that's not cool. That's not what a friend should do. Nah, it's out of order. It's actually out of order. I do think Huda's unhinged as well, but many things can be true at the same time. That's what I think. Many things can be true. So yeah, but Jeremiah, he was getting annoyed. He said he don't give a fuck about what anyone feels about anything. Like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, he was really down. He feels like he's lost all his friends, you know? Everyone's saying they're invested because they see the scam. These two want to skate to the final, mum and dad style. Absolutely not. I hear what you're saying. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. But I think everybody wants to get to the final. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they had it their way, they would all want to get to the final. And it's just like, they should have also a bit of faith that the public can see what's going on as well, and they don't have to go so hard, because it's given a bit haterish, man, especially Ace, because he's been on that from the beginning. And what is Ace doing? First of all, where's the person that you're interested in? Like, you've been playing games with Shelly since day one. Look at the way that you treated Amaya as well. And now you're moving to Iris. Nah. I think Ace needs to mind his own business. Because what is Ace playing at, really? I don't know. But yeah. So Huda obviously is beside herself. She is super upset. She's doing the full works and everything. All the girls are like huddled together. Then we see really, okay, cool. Sorry, Sora is saying there's been a lot of cyberbullying on her account and her baby daddy's account from what I saw on Insta today. Huda is going to have a shock of her life when she comes out. I hope they prepare her for it. And I think Orlandria, unfortunately, kicked off this alternative narrative, because she says to Huda, be more open-minded, because Huda's just like, I think America hates me, right? And Orlandria's like, no, be more open-minded. Like, you know, America might be seeing something else. Like, don't be making a fool of yourself chasing a man. And I think that's when Huda's clog started moving in the other direction. Yeah, I think they started moving in the other direction, you know. But like, I know Alandria meant well, but she was wrong. She was so wrong, and it fueled Huda. Like, her even telling her to speak to Ace and Nick as well. It fueled her, you know. It's a lot. Because she does say in the hut, she was just like, it seems like America hates me and they think I'm not good enough for Jeremiah, and she's sorry. Like, she was like super, super upset. Erin saying, I don't support the bullying. I'm not even that mad at Huda, because Jeremiah is the true scammer. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, this is the thing. But like, how is Jeremiah is 100% for himself. He is, as Huda called him later on in the episode, he is selfish. He's 100% selfish, and he's thinking about how he's going to win the competition, right? Do you know what I mean? But like, I feel like because the audience picked Iris for Jeremiah, it's almost like rewarding Jeremiah. It's rewarding him. And so people are not gonna people in the villa are not going to understand that we know that what he's doing, you know? Huda's the one that's getting punished in this moment, when ultimately they're doing different things, but they're kind of as bad as each other, in my opinion, anyway. So yeah, obviously Charlie and Thing do this big goodbye, as we know as well. Jeremiah's talking to Austin, and Jeremiah says, "Are you surprised about Nick? Like the way he came at him?" And Austin's like, "No, he's an ace follower." And I was like, damn right he is. Like, Austin knows what's going on, but again, I'm just like, it's icky for me because of his alleged history or actual history. I don't know. Yeah, it's just really weird that Ace was going on and on and on. He was talking to Taylor, he was talking to Jaden, who was talking to Pepe about it as well, standing up, getting all passionate and everything like that about a relationship that's not even his, you know? But yeah, I think Hannah talks to Pepe and all that kind of stuff. Trying to think what else happened in it. So yeah, so then the next day, no, actually, before that even happened, I even forgot this when I was doing my video. So while everybody's gone off, Jeremiah hasn't actually spoken to Huda, which is weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck. He at least could have, you know, consoled her, tell her that, you know, she's going to be all right, you know, give her some reassurance on their relationship. He's been clapping cheeks and he can't give her no reassurance. Like, I was just like, no, this guy's wicked. This is absolutely wicked work. Unnecessarily wicked work. Is wild. He didn't speak to her. So then she's in the shower. I can't remember who's in the cubicle next to her, but she starts cussing. She's like, oh, like, fuck him. He's a bitch, this, that, the other. And Jeremiah walks past and he overhears it, right? And he waits outside for her to come. And Erin says because he hates her. I mean, he does. He does hate her. He's acting like a man who hates her. He is. He really is. So yeah, Jeremiah waits for her outside and she ignores him. He's like, I'm not a liar. Like, but she ignores him. And then, yeah, and then they go to bed. She cries herself to sleep, apparently. And Jeremiah, it looks like sleeps just fine. Now, in the morning, the early morning, the bombshell couples, they receive a text that they're going on a date, a triple date. And when they're gone, yeah, Huda's the only one that's noticed. She must have a tracking device on Jeremiah, I swear to God, because her radar woke her out of her sleep. And she gets up. It's still dark. There's no lights or anything like that. And she notices that they're gone. And she's so annoyed by this that she wakes up Taylor as well and lets him know. And later he's very annoyed. Like, why did you even tell me this? There's nothing I can do about it. So they've all gone on a date. Their dates go pretty well. I think like Olandria and Jalen, they done like a walk on the beach and they done like a massage. Jalen, as I said in my thingy video, Jalen was massaging Olandria, and I give him props for not looking at her back, because he really, really did. He really was trying so hard not to look at her butt while he was massaging her. It was actually quite funny. They done that. I think Hannah and Pepe, they went scuba diving. And Iris and Jeremiah, they went kayaking, and then they had a little picnic kind of thing. And then in the picnic part, that's when he said to Iris that he's open to getting to know her, like he's open to connections and stuff, which was wild. Like, this has just happened, right? Do you know what I mean? I know you're mad, but like, come on, like, this is a lot. Like, I thought it was just a little bit wild, like a little bit crazy. So they go back to the villa. We see Huda. Was it me? Yeah, because Huda looked like she was waiting. She was crouched down in this weird position, like she was on the block looking for ops. Like, what the to me, it was hilarious. And then she kind of like backed, because she was wearing a t-shirt. Yeah, she backed off her t-shirt. She's in her bikini, and when they came back, she's like lying on the sun lounger, like she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck, but she really does give a fuck. She really does a lot. Erin saying, and that's when I knew this man is playing the game in more ways than one. This is Jeremiah. Yeah. When he was talking to Iris, he's trying to get his next best thing, and that is Iris's first choice. So there's that. So they obviously have to go back in their groups, boys talking on one side, the girls talking on the other, and the girls are talking, and you can see Huda's not really involved in the conversation. She's just like, it's almost like she's nodding, but she's not really listening. Then she's like, you know what, I need to go to the bathroom. The bathroom is situated past where the boys are sitting, so she goes past and then pauses. And this is why I could never hate Huda, because she is so entertaining. Because my girl starts eavesdropping in the conversation, the whole goddamn thing. Like, I was just like, this girl is, first of all, she likes pain, yeah? She likes pain. She likes problems. I think Huda likes problems. I think that's what her thing is, that she likes problems. Because who asked her to go there? Who asked her to go there? But she was there listening to the conversation. So, 1 second. So basically, in that conversation, Jeremiah's chatting, he was just like, you know what? Because the boys were asking about it, mainly Nick, I think. And Jeremiah's like, you know what? Huda's cooked, because the way she was talking about me last night, she's cooked. And I would rather it was her that went home. Like, Jeremiah, I would rather it was Huda that went home. Ooh, pain, absolute pain. Nick was just like, but you know why she acted like that. And Jeremiah's like, yeah, because I didn't comfort her like the last night. And Nick said, the way that you acted towards her, I'm not going to lie, but I lost some respect for you, because as a man, you should be there for your girl. And yeah, can't argue with that. Like, absolutely, Nick. Do you know what I mean? Uncle Nick. Absolutely. Honestly, Erin, I was on the floor. Like, when you have to pause the thing? I have to pause the thing. Like, what did he say? Did he actually say that? The guy's just too bold. And I feel like he's showing off for the guys. And it's just like, nah, bro, this ain't right. And so I do rate Nick for calling her out. But I do also think that this might backfire on Nick one of these days. So he actually needs to be careful, because he is speaking his whole mind. He's speaking his whole mind. And I don't know, someone's going to get annoyed sooner or later. They really are. And then when he was making, did you hear when Jeremiah was just like, yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda, Huda? What? Mocking the thing. He was absolutely mocking the thing. And it wasn't right. It wasn't right. Like, he understands, like, because Nick was basically saying, like, you should have hugged her. And we understand, like, he was saying, like, I understand what you're saying, but I didn't want to. Like, he straight up said he didn't want to hug Huda. Huda's listening. She's listening to these things. She can hear, it's in her earshot. Like, wild behavior. Wild. And then Nick does say to him, like, I feel like just because you had a good day, like, you and Huda called you a bitch in the shower, now you're just giving up. And I was just like, yeah, he's right. Again, he's right. Listen, Huda again is listening to all of this unfold. And, then Jeremiah, he starts getting in his feelings. It's just like, look, I feel like I'm in a hot seat. Like, why am I in the hot seat? Like, if I like Iris and start, moving to her, I'm in trouble. If I don't, then I'm in trouble. Like, what is this kind of thing? Then Huda, she decides to reveal herself. So she walks past and she's like, by all means, explore, right? Huda, oh my God. This girl, you know what? We should have known what she was on. I think in the first episode when Jeremiah was talking to someone else and she walked across the villa and sat in his eyeline. We should have known what we was dealing with then. I had no idea. I didn't know it was going to escalate to this. I really didn't. Jeremiah's mouth's open. All of the boys are mouths open. They can't believe it. They're looking around like, where the hell did she just come from? Like, has she been listening to everything? And then she's like, fuck you, Jeremiah. She starts giving him the finger. She calls him a fucking bitch. She's walking towards the girl. She's raging. Every step that she takes, she's absolutely raging. She's going nuts. Yeah. And then she's like, oh, he wants to drop me for Iris. He wants to play victim. She shouts across the villa, you're a fucking bitch. I don't know about you, yeah, and maybe guys in the chat can understand. You see when a woman calls you a bitch, is it a bit painful? Because it felt pain. I was getting secondhand embarrassment. That seemed painful to me. She was shouting it with so much vim. Like, she's so aggressive. She's so aggressive. She's giving Faye a run for her money. For sure. She really is. Erin say, didn't he say he was sadder to lose the boys than to lose Huda? He absolutely did say that, Erin. He really did. He really did. And then you see, like, Huda, she's fuming. She's sitting next to Shelly, and she's like, yo, pussy ass, punk ass. Like, she's thumping her hand, yeah? Like, girl, calm down. Huda's telling her, like, try and keep it classy. Not Huda, Shelly was telling her that. And then at the same time this is happening, the bombshells are like on like the balcony or something, and they're looking down, seeing all of this play out. And Pepe is like, oh, shall we go down to the boys? Shall we, go and sit with them? Jalen's like, hell no, we're going to stay right here. He was like, we are not getting involved in that mess. Iris, her head was shaking. She's just like, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't moving. Hurricane Huda literally hit the villa like a freaking tornado. Do you know what I mean? She was just going in. Then while the girls are trying to calm her down, she was just like, right, I need to speak to Iris now. So she marches herself upstairs to where they're sitting, and she's just like, Iris, can I pull you for the chat? She's like, yeah, sure. Iris, she had a cool composure. She had a very, very cool composure. Hats off to her, because that's a difficult situation to navigate. Because from the morning, it was Hannah that called her Hurricane Huda, by the way. From the morning, Hannah was just like, Huda's gonna be in a mood, right? Do you know what I mean? So, like, keeping it, honey, my cat's really trying to jump up the door, I'm sorry, hun, but you're not going out yet. It's not happening. It's actually not happening. So yeah, from the morning, honey, Hannah did say that Huda's going to be in a mood. And I think that Iris, knowing that all day, knowing the conversation that she had with Jeremiah, do you know what I mean? She was calm and collected. And I think she handled that pretty well. So hats off to her, because that easily could have escalated into something mad. And I think that's what Jalen and Pepe were concerned about, because Hood had said to them, can you guys go downstairs so we can have some privacy? And they were going, but they were just like, shall we? Because what if something happens and kicks off? Should we be there? Should we be there? to hold Huda back, to be honest, and to referee or whatever kind of thing. So yeah. So they went downstairs, left them to chat. So Huda gets straight into it, like, tell me how the date went. So she says, Iris tells her, like, he was open to explore other connections. And Huda's like, he is such a bitch. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think men in particular like being called a bitch like this, Huda. I just don't know. So maybe it turns some men on. I don't know, but I just thought this is wild behavior. Wild behavior. Anyway, the girls, they see what's happening and they go up to join Huda and Iris in soul ties for Iris's safety, I think, personally. Do you know what I mean? And to calm down Huda too. So Huda asks us, he mentioned me. Why she wouldn't ask this question, I don't know. Iris was just like, well, not really. He mentioned the situation was stressful, but he didn't really mention that. Will's saying, I lost how many times she called him a bitch this episode. Honestly, it's like her favorite word. It's like a pet name for him now. Like, wow, it was a lot. Then she asked, what was the date like? And Iris told her, and she was just like, that was my dream date. But she's saying this like it was Jeremiah's fault, like he told them to do it or something like that. Do you know what I mean? She really went to blame Jeremiah for that. Then she starts crying. Then Huda was just like, that's why I was just like, this girl is diabolical. She was like, hearing how happy you guys were today is killing me. And I was just like, what's she talking about? And then I realized she's talking about Hannah and Orlandria. Their joy on their date is killing Huda. Wow, Huda. No, that's unhinged. It's unhinged behavior. Do you know how selfish-centered that has to be? Like, even I get that you're upset, baby girl. I get that you're upset, and I get that you feel you've been done dirty, and I get that, you know, that America has given you a very, very strong sign that they do not like you. But honestly, you didn't have to say that at all, even if you're thinking it, because everybody could see how upset you are. Everybody can see how affected you are. Everybody has been affected by your mood all day. Now, I think that some people have been rude to her, honestly. I really do. And I think some people have not considered her feelings. But like, this is just another example of how she centers herself. And she is literally the eye of the storm. Like, wow, it was a lot. Jordan says, someone needs to check her. She thinks she runs the villa. Her lack of self-awareness needs to be studied, preferably by a therapist. Honestly, it's professional help she needs. Honest, like, no one, you know what, to be fair, I think that she really is a very, very scared little girl lashing out. That's what I think Huda is. And I don't know if this is completely intentional, but she doesn't know how to control her emotions, and she needs to get that into control. If she wants a serious relationship, she absolutely needs to get that under control, because this is not it. It makes for great TV, but this is not it. This is wild. And like, I would imagine that she wouldn't want her daughter acting like this in the future. Like, I would imagine, like, nah, babe, you need to calm the hell down. Like, honestly. Erin says, honestly, after a while, it stopped being funny because the barrier between her frontal lobes was breaking. Jordan said tonight Jeremiah will go back to her just like a bitch. I mean, yeah. Erin said she's only 24, guys. There's deep trauma there. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, I think this comes from a place of deep hurt. Like, I think she's putting too much emphasis on things. She shared things with her. She shared her body with him. Like, everything is like very intense, very quick, very raw emotion, and she has no way of controlling it at all. Like, she's just chaos right now, and she needs calm. And I don't think Jeremiah is the person, because Jeremiah has a strategy, has a plan. Like, you know, he's thinking about himself. He can't even deal with her, you know? Yeah. Iris does try to comfort her, and I don't think Huda's trying to hear it anyway, because she did immediately start crying afterwards. But she said to her, like, don't waste your tears, don't waste your energy on someone that's not giving you what you need. And that is like a real fact. Like, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Can we talk about the convo she had with Ace, because that sweeted me? Oh yeah, so like she did talk with Ace. She did talk with Ace. What was said again? Let me just go back to my notes. I think I passed that bit. Oh, that was before. Ace is doing too much anyway. Like, he was annoying. He annoyed me. Sorry, 1 second. Oh no, I think I said that already because he. Oh no, yes, she said it was. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. So basically, what Ace did. Need my charger as well. Is he basically told her that she has been acting like a red flag because she coupled up with Jeremiah so quickly. Again, personally, I feel like, why are you on her like this? Like, leave her alone. Do you know what I mean? And then she tells him that she's a mother and it's difficult for her to date, you know, and that's basically why she locked in with him, with Jeremiah so quickly. Sorry, one second. And Ace was like, I totally understand where you're coming from because my mum was a single mother as well while she was young, you know, and I just thought, I don't know if he does care. I don't know if he does care. I don't even know if that does give him a deep understanding of where she's coming from or what she means either. I was just like, I don't know. It was just a lot. But basically, he kind of turned it around and was saying like it's not personal. Me kind of like voting for you wasn't personal. It's just that you guys are just so locked in so quickly. And I'm just like, how is Ace able to do this? Because his vote was a vote to send her home. How is that helping her? I don't know. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe in a twisted way it is. But I think he just wanted to humble her a little bit. Do you know what I mean? But Ace did cause her to second guess what was going on, especially with Jeremiah. Okay, Erin's saying, here's my take on that. As a single mom, you don't just invite anybody into your child's life so quickly. That was not a good defense. I hear you. It's Ace Island, baby. I hear what you're saying. And I think like in normal circumstances, if this is an unusual situation, right? Because Jeremiah isn't like literally in the girl's life, but by proxy of him being on the show and Huda being on the show, he kind of is, right? Do you know what I mean? Because he's known to your mother on a public global scale, right? So it's just it's a weird situation. It's a weird situation. I feel sorry for the child. I feel sorry for the child, man, because I know she's gonna get unnecessary comments, people in her business. She's just a baby, and I don't know how much she's going to be protected from that. You know, you can't protect all the time, and kids can be hella mean. So I feel sorry for her. What are you guys? Jordan says, I'm yet to meet a person who doesn't have trauma of some sort, not an excuse for terrible behavior. No, I hear you. And it's like, I hear you. But it's very real that sometimes people who have deep trauma do not have the skills or tools to be able to control their emotions. And I feel like we just like, I don't know what she's exposed to. I don't know what she's had access to. I don't know her coping mechanisms and that type of thing. So I understand it. And as someone who, you know, deals with trauma on a daily basis as well, kind of thing, I've been that one. Like, I've been that girl that's crashed out. Like, do you know what I mean? Around those ages as well. So I kind of get it. It's not right, and people shouldn't have to suffer it, of course. But like, sometimes you don't even know that you're doing wrong. You don't even know. You just feeling what needs to be felt in that moment. Oh gosh. So Will saying the dad already released a statement about mean comments that he's been seeing about Huda on socials. He's the spitting image of Jeremiah too. Really? Seriously? Oh God, that's thingy. No. I don't think it's not. It's not a trauma Olympics at all, Jordan. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how I'm saying either. Do you know what I mean? But I just think I just feel like I'm very lucky the way that my life has turned out. I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like now, and I was able to develop because I could easily have been that person. So I feel like it's more like an understanding rather than a like justifying her actions. Do you know what I mean? Because she needs help. She absolutely does. And her behavior should not be enabled. And I feel like, unfortunately, the girls in the villa in particular, I think they mean well, but they're slightly enabling her as well. She shouldn't be acting like that, but I think like they're not really dealing when she does wild things, they're not really calling her out, you know? Yeah, he said he was worried for Huda's mental health as the mother of the child and what will happen when she comes out of the villa. I mean, yeah, I would be too. I would be too as well because the effects of these things is a lot. And like I said, you can't protect children all the time. It's impossible. But yeah, I think it's a complex thing. I think it's very complex. Is her behavior disgusting in this moment? Absolutely. Should she be talking to Jeremiah like that? Absolutely not, kind of thing. Like, honestly, but I think, yeah, deep down, she needs to do some deep therapy. That's what she needs to do because this reaction is insane. Is insane. But right now, I think she thinks that what do you call it? That she's justified. And also as well, the other thing is she doesn't have all the facts, right? Like no one's really, unless a bombshell comes in and has outside information, she's not going to know that America, like the people that voted, let me not say America, but that's how they framed it in the show, which is insane as well. But like the people that voted, why they voted that way, she doesn't know that yet. So she's creating reasons and blaming Jeremiah at this moment, like because she can't fathom that it could be her. She can't fathom it, you know. Jordan said, I'm glad you're to hear you're feeling better after your explanation, aunties. God is good. Yes, all the time, Jordan. And I am, yeah, do you know what I mean? Ongoing stuff, you know, do you know what I mean? But we take one day at a time. We take one day at a time. That's it, you know. You daren't. What's the opposite of dare I say? Don't. Dare not. You dare not say that, Will. Will said, dare I say, but women tend to gas up and enable their friends like that. I think it's equal. If I'm being honest, I think it's equal. I do. Because there are some delusional men out there. Yeah, don't dare. Don't dare. There are some absolutely delusional men out there. There really are. Like we just saw a couple in UK that when a girl is saying she's not interested, then you make a plan to go and kiss her anyway. Like, what the hell is that about? Bloody ridiculous delusion. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. I need to get my fans closer. I'm getting super hot. Okay, cool. So going back, where was I? So yeah, so it's evening time now. It's evening time. Oh, actually, there was one moment. Was it who did A say it to? Was it to Jeremiah? Yeah, like when all this is going on, and obviously the boys are looking at each other and everything like that. A said, "This is what I was trying to save you from." A thinks he's a guru. He thinks he's a guru. Seriously. Online said a kiss will be a kiss. Kiss be a kiss still. The heart wants what the heart wants. Oh, as in Jeremiah and Huda, probably. Seriously, there's a lot going on. So we get to evening time. We see Huda bitching about Iris, talking to Alandria and Hannah, saying, Iris moves weird to me. She's saying, oh, she's not a girl's girl. She says she's a girl, but she's not. Just like, you just hate the girl because she likes Jeremiah. That's a very, very easy one there. I don't think Orlandria and Hannah were on the same page or agreeing with Huda in that moment at all. Jeremiah, yeah, he was generally sad about the boys. Him and Nick make up, so they're boys. They just want to move on for things now. Let's see how that goes. Austin apologizes to Taylor because obviously Austin voted for Taylor. Taylor says it's cool. I don't know if he means that it's absolutely cool. He just understands that he should expect that from Austin. I'm not too sure. Jeremiah then either says or actually goes and puts his cologne on Huda's bed. Is that not toxic as hell? I don't know. I think that's hella toxic. I don't know why the hell he done that. That was weird. That was really weird. But I guess he wants to be a bitch. Maybe he wants it. Maybe he likes it. Maybe this is, you know how Amaya was talking about, like, she loves like having like passionate arguments with her guy. Maybe Jeremiah is the same. I don't know. Jordan said, "What's a girl's girl?" I am so uncertain. I'm so uncertain. A girl's girl, I would say, is a girl that considers the feelings of other girls over guys. Yeah. She probably won't center guys. She don't center men. That's what I would say a girl's girl is now. Because I don't think most of these girls on Love Island know what a girl's girl is because they don't act like it. Erin said he was trying to drive her crazy. Honestly, like psychologically, that was a lot, man. Anyway, he pulls Huda for a chat, and as they're walking over there, Huda says that she prefers to walk in silence. She don't want to talk to this man at the moment. Jeremiah, he does apologize when he gets to the speakeasy. He said for him not like comforting her or anything like that. He said he apologizes because he froze, he shut down, and he's really sad that he wasn't able to be there for her. Huda just goes into one. She just continues to talk for what feels like a long time, I'm not going to lie. And half of it was shouting as well. So she was saying things like, you played a victim. It was selfish. I see patterns. And last night was a big one. You don't care about me. She was like, she was shouting about like her being seconds away from being voted off and checking. He checked on everyone but her. Like, you don't give a fuck about me. He was like, I promise you, like I do care about you. I mean, I don't think he really does, but he has to calm it down in that moment. She said that this was the worst possible scenario for her to be in, and he just wasn't there. Jeremiah at this point was just like, I just had nothing left to give. Like I had nothing to give. And Huda was just like, if there's nothing to give, then just don't bother, right? Then she starts going into stand up for yourself, Jeremiah. Stand up for yourself. Like she's doing that mothering thing again as well. It was just a bit weird. It was a little bit weird. And Jeremiah at that point just asked for a timeout. He was just like, no, I've had enough of this. And then she outright basically blames him for everything that happened. She was just like, you're the reason why this has all happened. At this point, I was just like, huh? What are you talking about? But then I'm just like, she doesn't know. I don't know, man. Because even the girls were gassing her up in the makeup room as well. Like, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. And at this point, anyway, Jeremiah stopped talking. He's checked out. He's absolutely checked out. He done a similar thing to what Ace did with Amaya when she was going into one. He just stopped talking. He just stopped talking, stopped engaging. And that was like the end of that. They showed a quick clip. Well, not even a clip for tomorrow night. All they showed was the fire pit coming alight, and that to say that there's going to be a new recoupling. another one. I wonder what they're gonna do now. But honestly, it was a great episode. It was a great episode. And we're only on episode 13. I swear to God. This is insane. This is insane. Because we're what? Week two? Week two. We're a third of the way. A third of the way. We're not halfway yet, but a third of the way. Seriously. Okay, what are people saying? The gaslight was peak. Yes, it was. Absolutely was. Jordan asked, did we already cover Dijon and his Steve Candyland in Django Unchained yet? Oh my God. Yeah, we did. Dijon, DJ Mustard, yeah, bro, he's swinging. Oh yes, let's absolutely do first look. Thank you, Erin. We're really on the ball today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me find it real quick. Anyway, I love Love Island USA. It's the absolute best. Little Rock says the contrast between UK and USA is crazy. No, send their users, producers stateside. Absolutely. They don't know what they do. Honestly, you know, sometimes Americans, they just have all the ingredients. They're just like, right, we're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. It's excellent. It's so freaking good. Let me find it from here. Give me just a second. USA. Let's have a look here. I actually haven't seen this. Oh, they done clips. You know what I might do? I might start playing the clips for us to. So let me turn that off and play that. Because guys, I still don't have enough for YouTube Premium. Ace don't want Shelly. Oh God. Ace don't want Shelly. Shelly is his plaything. Shelly is to Ace what Austin is to Shelly. That's what that is. You don't want to. It's just playing. Because even when he was doing, what did he do? He was talking about tickling. He was talking about tickling her and stuff. And she was like saying, oh, he asked her, where should I tickle you? Where can I tickle you? Or where are you ticklish, basically? And she was just like, I don't trust you. I don't trust to tell you. And no, she asked, can I trust you or something? And he says, I wouldn't trust me. And I want Shelly to never forget those words. I want them to be drilled into her brain. I wouldn't trust me. I don't care if he was playing about, like, this is who this guy is. Don't trust him, Shelly. Don't frigging trust him. He's a wrong one. I will give it to Erin. He's entertaining and he is also helping the show be watchable and entertaining as well. Huda, I think, is the MVP because she's carrying these last 3 episodes on her back. Like, it's all about her. It's all about her. Oh, like the way they talk about Shakira in UK, this is the kind of level that she should be doing, the way they mention her. Do you know what I mean? But Huda's doing everything. Okay, cool. Let's watch First Look together.
Any man in there would have went straight to his girl.
Yeah.
And it's clear to America that you've done things to show that you're not as interested.
She was pretty uncomfortable. Sometimes you need to break down to break through.
America put me in the middle of something.
Yeah, they put you in some
Again last night. You still slept.
Wait, do we think that Taylor likes Iris? Because I feel like we do. Yeah, I think she is cute as well online. I feel like Taylor likes Iris, you know. I'm not buying this Orlando talk. Jordan says her eyelashes are killing my spirit. You know what, Jordan? Yeah, you're gonna hate me, but I actually really like them. If I could, I would wear longer lashes like this, but it's just not practical. It just isn't. But my inner spirit, this is why I would wear them. I love them. I think they look really cute on her. Taylor likes Huda, Iris, everyone but Alandria. Yeah. Huda is yeah, no, she's a pretty girl. She's definitely a pretty girl for sure.
It's in bed with her.
Trust me, I wish every night that we were still in the couple so I could be there for you.
I definitely feel like Shelly and I are moving in the right direction. I think I always had nice.
Yeah. I think tonight's gonna be a fun night.
I'm hoping it's a little messy.
We're still cleaning up the old mess.
Living up like a princess.
Like those.
Oh.
What?
Oh, she's back. Oh. Yeah.
Oh no, never a good sign.
What do you want from us? Bitch, I'm scared.
Tonight, there will be another recoupling.
What?
Please stand in front of the girls' door that you
What's this? No.
Someone will be leaving the island tonight.
No way. Oh no. Oh no, I'm scared for Shelly. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's. Augustina says, I hope Amaya and Austin are couple up together. I'm worried for Shelly. I'm worried for Shelly. Wait, do they do it one by one? You think Ace is gonna pick Shelly over Iris? I don't know. Sora said, gosh, I don't know how y'all can listen to Austin's voice for an episode. Those he does. If Amaya goes home, I'll be sad. I'll be sad too. I like Amaya. She is giving Danica. Like her and Danica, same character. Just grafting, just out there. Just, do you know what I mean? All the emotions and stuff. Oh, she's a bit more dramatic than Danica, to be fair. But very, very similar. Danica from the UK. I can't remember what season. Maybe 8, I don't know, or 9. Little Rock says, online, UK, have wet slides. What? Oh, I don't know what you mean. Wet slides to the paddling pool. Come on now. UK have wet slides to the paddling pool. I don't know what that means. Oh, you're saying that UK's rubbish? Yeah, it is. This is a good concept. Why don't UK have those doors? Exactly. I think Jeremiah will pick Huda again. Woo! I mean, he has to. He would have to, right? We've seen another clip of them talking, so it's not done. What if 2 people? This is what I want to know. What if they do they go one by one, or do they all go at one time and they just stand in front of the door? Iris, you think Iris is going? I'm scared for Shelly. Ace better pick Shelly. He better pick Shelly. Because if Jeremiah picks Huda, then Ace has a choice. So the girls don't have a choice. So Erin is saying the boys choose which girl they want, but the girls have to pick between whoever stands outside their door. Oh, so multiple people can stand outside their door. Ooh. Ooh. Jordan said Jeremiah will pick Huda. He likes the abuse. It will be good because then we can vote them off together. Do you think people? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think people are going to vote. People, Do people like them as well? Do they have support? Does either of them have support? Everyone's like, yes. I'm going to drop the link in the chat if anyone wants to come up and tell me their opinion on UK or USA, either one. I don't mind. Or you can just ask me a question in general if you just want to have a chat. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so so both Jalen and Taylor are gonna go to Orlando's door. Who is she gonna pick? She's got to pick Jalen, though, but she don't kiss Jalen the way she kisses Taylor. And even the way she kisses Taylor is rubbish anyway. I don't know. Austin is not picking Shelley because he's not going to believe she will pick Ace, pick him over Ace. Yeah. And he's right. Yeah. I can see that. Ace will still be playing. Yeah, I think so. I think so, 100%. Ace and Austin to Shelley. If it's Ace and Austin to Shelley, Shelley will pick Ace. There's no two ways about it. What if, I don't think this is going to happen, but what if Ace and Jeremiah both go to Iris? Then who goes? I think it's Ace, Iris, Jeremiah, Huda, Austin, Shelley or Amaya, Taylor and Jalen, Orlandria, and Hannah, Pepe. So, oh, and then I'm guessing Nick and Sierra. That's a given, right? No, Gildan. Austin is going to go to Amaya. Bet on it. Really? You think? If she's smart, she would have started working that. And we know Amaya, you know, she can be a flirt. And they have kissed before as well. They have kissed before once, maybe outside a challenge, right? In the beginning. Ooh. Oh, I love this idea. You see, Americans, that's what I'm saying. I love this idea. Excellent. Excellent. That's what I'm saying. I'm worried about Shelley. I'm worried. It's not a given. It's not, and this is why Ace gets on my nerves, because at this point, it should be a given, Ace. It should. But nah, you've been playing around with Shelley. If Shelley goes home, man, that would be a travesty, man. Jordan says, yep, enough is enough. Why would Austin choose Shelley just so she can keep playing in his face? This is because he likes it, Jordan. He likes it. I love Shelley too, Augustina. I do too. Seriously. Oh my God, I haven't even checked. Instagram, I hope you're doing okay. I haven't even checked you for a minute. Seriously. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm worried about Shelley. I really am worried about Shelley. I really hope she makes it through this round. Ace needs to freaking commit. Well, he doesn't have to be locked off with her, but he should at least be in a couple with her. He shouldn't make that fault again. Sorry, Sade. Ace is the only hope Shelley has. But Austin loves hugging Shelley. He loves hugging her. That's what he gets. Hey, Miss Erin. Erin is going to join me on the stage. Hey, Miss Erin. How you doing?
I'm here.
Oh, I think you need to turn down your background noise. Yeah.
I'm here because how's everybody in the chat doing? Because oh Lord.
How are you feeling about things today?
Honestly, I'm nervous for Shelley because
but go on.
I know my client. I know my client. Ace Wood Green is not someone that you can take seriously. And it bothers me that everything hinges on Ace actually taking his own advice, and I don't see him doing it.
He's not gonna do it, is he?
I don't see him doing it because the only reason he did that whole ping pong date for Shelly was because Iris was not in the villa.
Exactly.
If Jeremiah hops back to Huda, Iris is free.
Yeah.
Iris is free. So why are we even expecting this man to do the right thing? He ain't Spike Lee.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Absolutely. He's not going to do the right thing. I trust him not to. I actually trust him not to. I don't think he's going to do it. I think also as well, if he gets with Iris, it's also another one up on Jeremiah. That's the other thing.
The only way that Ace would pick Shelly is if Austin gets to pick first before he does.
Right. Okay. I get you.
Because if Ace sees that his options are between Iris and Shelly and someone's getting dumped, I don't think he would let Shelly go home. But if Austin picks last, oh, baby. Trumpy has already been showing withdrawal signs. So I don't know if he's going to pick Shelly, because from their conversation after the ping pong date, it's almost like he talks himself in and out of wanting to stick with Shelly. And it's frustrating. I actually don't want him with Shelly, but it's like, if you're going to be a backup plan, be a backup plan and shut up. Stop whining, stop complaining. The reason Ace has an edge on you is because although he's trashy and shitty in how he behaves, he knows how to treat his women. He knows how to keep all his hoes comfortable. You know?
He manages them.
He keeps everybody still wanting more without really doing much.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that whole ping pong date. When he said it, I thought he meant for like all the girls in the
villa. Exactly. And I'm just like, he kind of got, this is the thing. He just knows how to play the game. I think that Austin will, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know 100%. I'm 50-50. But I wouldn't be surprised if he did pick Shelly again, because I feel like there's something in him that's like, I am playing the long game. And if I push myself out now, then I will never know. You know, I think he's waiting for her to say, I don't want to be with you. That's what he's waiting for. So he will hang around until that. And like, there's this, you know, what did he say he gets from Shelly? He gets like a sense of calm. She's emotionally mature, stability. I think he likes that, you know? And he's not going to get that from anyone else, like anyone else available to him. He's not going to get that, you know?
I wish this was the other way around. I wish it was a situation where a guy was getting dumped, because I need Austin out of that villa. Like, this is not a discussion anymore. It's not a discussion, okay? It's mandatory at this point. Like, he needs to go. For the first time in 2-3 days, I saw Shelly smile yesterday, and she hadn't been smiling.
Yeah.
She looked like she was completely drained from the back and forth between Ace and Ace and Austin. And it looked like her energy was just being sucked out every time Austin would come and be like, I just don't know. Like, you know, I feel like I really like you, but I just don't like being in a triangle. And I was just like, ugh.
But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything active. He literally comes over to complain. That's what he's talking about. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird.
So we will see. I mean, I knew Jeremiah was gonna fold like a lawn chair. We really didn't. This is what I wish they'd done with this twist. I wish what they've done was the islanders that recoupled with the bombshells were exempt from this recoupling, and just the singles had to choose, because then we probably would have gotten a position where Austin can actually find his way back home.
Yeah. No, you're right, actually. That's what they should have done. Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense us doing a recoupling after we just did another recoupling.
Yeah.
It's too much recoupling.
Yeah. The producers are forcing it and they want a certain outcome. That's the way I'm seeing it.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell that they want Jeremiah and Huda back, right? We've had about 2 weeks with these islanders, and every single episode has been heavily Jeremiah and Huda centered.
Yeah.
So it's just becoming, at this point, it's boring. It's actually boring. We're over it. The crash outs were fun in the beginning. It's no longer fun. It's dangerous for everybody's health in there. Like, if you remember the girls having the conversation with her and trying to calm her down in Soul Ties, they were just kind of just like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. You could tell that. You could tell they weren't, that Huda thinks they were on the same page as her, and they're not. They're just
Jordan.
Jordan
said, "Why are we bashing Austin? Shelly's a pick me for Ace. So this is his night to have her." What, Jordan?
Austin is he's got previous, babe. Like he's got previous. We can't fully support him. I do think you're right though, Jordan, in terms of Shelly being a pick me for Ace. Like, I hate to say it, but she is. Like, she's so easily impressed by him. I know she's been cautious in her behavior, and Austin is her backup. And I do love the fact that she does have a backup, because I want her to stay in the villa. I do. But Shelly, Austin can do whatever, because he basically, the day before, he didn't even make you breakfast, Shelly. He made breakfast for Iris. You know? Like, come on, man. Come on. She needs to wake up.
I think that's the tough thing, is bringing in bombshells and not bringing in enough bombshells for Shelly or Olandria, because it kind of put her in the same place she's been in for the past 2 weeks, which is in between these two guys who both ain't shit.
Yeah, basically.
So it's like, what do you expect her to do? She's between a rock and a hard place. If she goes with Ace, she might fall on her face. If she goes with Austin, she might end up with a noose around her neck. Like, we don't freaking know. We don't know. Because both these men are not good options for her.
No,
Austin has too much inflammatory, like, post and repost about hating Black women, only for you to come into this island and you are team Black woman, and you
have a laser focus on her.
It's
like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's scary how obsessed and how laser focused he is on just Shelly, because we've had so many bombshells come in where Austin could have gone chat something, and he has not pivoted, and it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not trying to say Shelly is not that bad for you to, be stuck on her, but it's like, dang, for a guy with 1,000 bodies, you're not moving like you have 1,000 bodies
at all. And the thing is, the fact that is Amaya, I know we saw a little clip in the first look, but Amaya is also a viable option for him. He's kissed her before. Do you know what I mean? They seem to get on. They've got a similar type of energy and attitude about, being in Love Island, and he still is stuck. Like, he's stuck on Shelly. So it is given a bit strategic as well. Like, it really is. Jordan saying, who doesn't have a past? My Black ass used to be a Republican. People change. Grace, please. You know what? I would like, the thing is, I feel like I'm trying to be as fair as possible with as much as possible. It does make me feel icky though. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't really like rooting for Austin, knowing that he's had this past. Also, I need him to acknowledge that that was the past, right? And say, like, I'm no longer this person. He hasn't come out and said that yet. So I can't take it for that he has changed. We don't know. We actually don't know. All we can
this
see
is the thing that bothers me about Austin. When I forget that he's a Trumpy, it seeps back in whenever Ace does something for Shelly. Like that energy comes back in, because the way he was speaking, he's been really speaking about Ace these past couple of weeks.
He hates it.
Like very, it's just very, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's an underlining aggression with it.
Yeah.
Right? Because Ace doesn't really spend much time dishing on what Austin is doing or not doing. He's not really thinking about him. He's doing whatever he wants to do. Yeah. Regardless of how Austin feels. So it's like anytime Ace breathes, Austin has to be like, I hate the way he breathes. He's always breathing on her. And it's like, what?
Honestly, I think that I think that's absolutely right. I think Ace, obviously, he doesn't like. Austin doesn't like Ace for obvious reasons because they're going for the same girl. But I do think there is an underlying, like, you think you're king of the villa. You actually think you're king, and I'm not playing your game. Because even with like the pancake thing, he couldn't even, like, it's hurting him now. He sat away. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's eating by himself. Like, he called out Nick for being like, one of Ace's minions. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he don't like Ace, but I feel like he also sees Ace's game plan as well. Like, I think he sees Ace's strategy and he's just like, nah, if you was a real guy, you would have picked Shelly beforehand. That's the thing. So, and Ace can't beat that charge. I'm sorry. He should have picked her.
Yeah, he can't. He can't beat that charge. Like, Jordan is saying she has no idea if that was Austin's social media page. And if it was, why wouldn't he have been sent home with Yulissa? Yulissa said the N-word.
Yeah, listen,
in 4K, there's a difference.
Yeah, I think
so. They had to kidnap her in the middle of the night because they couldn't have that.
Yeah, and also as well, this is the thing. Like, I think that's a good point, Jordan. There is that as well. So I just need him to come out and say, "That's not me. That wasn't me." Da da da. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing.
Yeah, Jordan, I agree. It doesn't mean that he's a racist. I think when you're reposting very inflammatory things said about said by a politician about a specific group of minority women, it's not difficult for us to draw the conclusion that you are a racist, because the words that were used against the Haitian community was that they were eating cats and dogs. You repost that, I'm gonna assume that you feel the same way. And
also, where is Shelly from?
She's Haitian.
Is she not Haitian?
She's Haitian. That's what's weird about this, is that how can a man leave the outside world, come into this villa with that much being reposted about Haitian women, and then you choose to latch onto the only Haitian woman in the villa?
It's a weird
irony. The irony.
Honestly, it's a weird flex. So, like, that's the thing. I'm just like, I haven't written Austin completely off personally, but I do hold back on certain things. Like, I can't go full in and like him. I can't go full in and root for him, but I recognize him as being Shelly's backup. Like, I recognize that, and I understand that is difficult. And yeah, I get that she hasn't necessarily been too clear with him either. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
too. And I don't think that's okay.
I think I spend more time whacking Shelly for not really being upfront with Austin from the very beginning, because she should have just let him know what time she was on, as far as who she was leading towards because we see it every day that she's leaning towards Ace.
Mhm.
And she keeps reassuring Austin that, oh no, you know, I like getting to know you. I like where things are going. And it's like, girl, no, you don't. No, you don't. Because you've yet to kiss this man outside of a challenge.
Right.
The most you've done with him is hug him.
Yeah.
And it's one of those little church hugs that, you know, we be giving at Sunday. Sunday
Side hug. It's like a side hug. It was like
That's what it's given. She's
Yeah.
yet to like do anything with him, but here she is right in front of him, letting Ace give a couple of sneaky kisses.
What, lick her chest, yeah? Lick the cream off her chest in front of us.
Yes. That was the hardest to watch because he was sitting right there and she was like, sure. I was like, oh.
And the thing is, you know what's so funny? You see with Austin, yeah, I feel like he's eating his feelings. You see, he's always eating at the moment. He's always eating every single time.
Because he has to. And I think that I wouldn't be so annoyed if he just put in as much work as he says he wants to with her. Because aside from the eggs that he made her that morning when Ace wanted to do hibachi, he didn't do much after that. And then the yoga, he didn't put in much effort to like try to get to know her or try to plan things for her. Like y'all have a whole beach at your disposal. You could have planned a blanket date, made some fruit, something.
Yeah.
So it can't really all be Ace is stealing all the attention. You got to step up, dude.
Yeah, do something. And also, what is Shelly into? Like, do something she likes. Like, I don't know. Just
like there are a plethora of things that even Taylor, this is the thing that pisses me off with Taylor.
Yeah.
Ace is telling him breakfast isn't enough. Eggs, bacon is not enough. What else can I do? What? What else can you do?
He don't like Orlandria. That you can't tell me he likes her. He don't like her. He's just lying.
It just boggles my mind because these men this season like they're just baffling to watch and to listen to because what exactly are you people talking about? There's been multiple things that you could have done. I don't want to see another breakfast, hibachi, yoga. I don't want to see none of that.
No.
Think outside of the box.
Exactly.
Like it's just it's grating to watch all of this come from Ace, who by the way isn't taking his own advice.
Yeah. No, for real. I think well, we'll see. As Jordan is saying, we'll see tomorrow what decision he
we
makes.
will see.
We will see tomorrow.
Okay,
well,
so
actually, not even tomorrow. Oh yeah, go for it.
If nobody stands behind Iris's door, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if it's guys going or girls going because they didn't specifically say. They just said somebody's going to be dumped. And I'm thinking about like the world in which maybe Jeremiah doesn't pick Huda.
It's a possibility. I don't know. Does anyone know? Do we have odd girls or odd boys?
It's even right now.
Oh, it's even.
Yeah, it's even.
Oh. Wait, it's even. Oh my god. Okay. Eesh.
Is it? Wait. No, we have Pepe, Jeremiah, Ace, Nick, Austin, Taylor, Jalen.
That's 7.
And then we have Iris, Amaya, Shelly, Olandria, Huda, Hannah.
That's it. 6. Yeah. So boys, there's one boy then.
Oh yeah, there is one boy. I forgot about. I keep forgetting about Jalen and him being in that villa.
Olandria better pick Jalen.
Yeah,
she better pick Jalen because Taylor can go.
Did you see the way Olandria kissed Taylor when she came back from her date. I think she's gonna pick him.
I know. I saw that too because the peck she gave Jalen was just, we forgot Sierra. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Sierra. I keep forgetting her because she's been quiet lately.
She has been quiet, but I think she's trying not to kiss Nick because he's got a freaking thing on his lip.
Cold sore.
That's what it looks like. I just it just throws me up. It's just so.
Yeah, it is weird. But oh wow, yeah, I think Olandra is gonna pick Taylor.
Oh, I hope not. I really hope not. I hope not because he is doing the bare minimum. He doesn't even like her. He's not even attracted to her, and I don't care. Like, you can't one day, and mind you, we're only 2 weeks in. You can't one day say to Ace, I'm not even attracted to her, and then next day you're like, oh, it's growing day by day. What are you talking about?
Because his opportunity in the villa is slipping. So I think what's hard is that Olandria's had more time with Taylor than she's had with Taylor.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at it from that perspective, she's not gonna want to put all her eggs in Jalen's basket so quickly when she's had more time with Taylor and she knows him. So
it's gonna backfire because if she doesn't pick Jalen, she's not gonna. I can't see them going all out to give her another option again. I just can't see that happening. And I think they'll probably, if Shelley survives, they will probably bring in an option for Shelley. Maybe it'll go for both. Maybe they'll go for both, though. To be fair, but
yeah.
Oh my God,
I think that's the hard part.
Sorry, bear with me just a moment. Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. Imagine, my cat is mad.
What did your cat do?
My cat might be a witch.
Wait, what?
He opened the door. I just turned and I was just like, what's that? Oh my God. No, my cat's a witch. And he's done this before as well. This is the first time he's done this. This is not the first time. I keep forgetting I need to put anywhere. Yeah. Oh my God.
Simsima, I do agree that Taylor looks facial wise, he looks better than Jalen, but I don't know. I think our girl likes the tarantula. She likes him.
Allow me, man. I don't think she should make that choice at all. I really don't.
Neither do I. But Olandria, she's been looking at his recent antics, and she's just like, he's stepping up. You know, we're getting closer and closer every day, and I'm just like, oh
my God,
no. So it is a tough spot for her to be in. I saw a lot of people wondering what would happen if Nick stood behind Olandria, and I was like, oh,
he's not doing that.
He's not gonna do that.
He's not gonna do that. He will just continue. Oh my God, he needs to keep his lips away from Olandria. Like, seriously. Just clear up what you have going on, sir, before you kiss anybody else.
Yes.
Seriously.
I don't see him standing behind Olandria. I think that if he was going to put effort, he would have done it already. So
yeah, exactly.
He's going to stick with Sierra until Casa. I think
100%. And I think because Nick and Taylor are friends, that Nick can do that to Taylor. I don't think so.
Well, tonight is going to be either very revealing or very boring.
Yeah, no, true. I think it will be revealing because this show keeps on giving and giving, unlike the UK. USA.
We'll finally get to see. I feel like wherever any of the guys stand tonight, they better stay there. Stay wherever you stand.
But it's only there's no way. It's only a third in. We haven't even got to Casa. Like, they're not doing that.
Yeah, Wherever they stand tonight,
Yeah.
they better just stay there.
I doubt it.
It's one of those situations where I don't want to see another triangle until Casa Amor.
Don't know what to tell you. I think it's happening.
I've been waiting for Casa Amor so we can see what the potential men will look like. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy today's bombshell. I know I was talking trash. I was talking trash.
Yeah.
I think my statement was, are there no jobs in the UK? Why always a footballer?
The answer to that is no, there's not. It's a tough job market out here. I'm not gonna lie.
Because like we brought in a batch of like weirdos in UK, Dijon mustard, white woman lover, chaser, worshiper, whatever. Then we had Ben, who just literally just got his lace front. Harry, who just got a lace front. Connor, who was blend. Then we have who else? These are not even mentioned, like guys you can mention because they all suck. So it's nice to see Harrison's actually quite better looking.
Yeah.
Than his picture.
He looked older in real life.
Yeah.
Well, on the TV than he does in his images, I would say. Like, he looks
because when I first saw the photo, I was like, ugh.
He looks proper young.
Yeah, and it seems like he's gonna bring a different vibe into that villa. I do wonder how many girls are gonna pivot because Mr. 6 Foot is in the villa now. So Ben is not the only one.
I think that no, Harrison is from the UK, but he lives in Miami. I think honestly, Shakira, Emily, they will be interested. I think those two will be interested for sure.
How old is Shakira?
22 as well.
Oh, they're the same age. Oh.
Yeah. So she's got a very, very good chance there.
Oh, Tony's gonna have to fight if he picks Tony.
Tony's. I have a feeling. I really hope they don't. Melisha needs to stay. Really.
I do want Melisha to stay, but the problem with that is from that date, it doesn't seem like the producers want him to choose Melisha. I think they brought him in specifically for Tony.
Yeah, you can see
because
that.
Tony right now is delivering on reality TV, right? So
I mean, is she though?
It's the white girl delivering, because they don't really want the black girl energy in the villa.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's starting to get a little crowded with all the blacks in there.
Oh, God.
So that's the tough part.
Gordon,
no, not the golden porter.
Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah,
USA. No,
this is a completely different guy, new guy, hasn't been on the show before.
Yeah,
he's
him literally spending time in the US. It was just as soon as he said, "Oh yeah, but I live in Miami," I was like, "Oh, Tony, here go your man."
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. Tony's got, I don't know how to even say, but she reminds me of Sarah Jessica Parker in some sort of way. Like she's got that kind of look where it's just like, it's interesting. But yeah, it's just that I just don't know how she's fitting into this. But like, I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird that they just brought her in, but I think they wanted to balance it out by bringing in Harrison as well to I guess not to make her feel alone.
But why go all to this? Why go to all this trouble unless like she's, I don't know, with a management company, they have a deal with the producer. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. Unless she's got all that going on, like this is going to be her debut into the world of reality or something. It feels like maybe the starts of a machine behind her, because it's just very random, very random. Because she's not even you know, you can get like Americans that come into UK shows, but it's like they understand the Britishness of it, but she's not. She's raw. She's raw. And it's like, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. It seems like an odd fit, to be honest.
mean, I want Mally to stay just because she's grating on Meg's nerves.
Yes.
Grating on her nerves. Her existence alone bothers Meg to her core. And that's the only reason I want her to stay. But if I'm being objective in this situation, after going through Harrison's Instagram, it's not looking like he's gonna pick Mally. So we just have to take that L, unfortunately.
It's a shame, man. Another one bites the dust. It's really
I mean, you can blame a black man yet again.
Exactly. This is DJ Mustard. Yeah, so freaking disappointing. So freaking disappointing, man.
You're disappointed, Shade? Did you have expectations?
There's always a sliver of hope. Obviously not, but there's a sliver of hope that, you know, they'll dig deep, they'll connect with something, but no, absolutely nothing. See, even him spudding Ramel, I was just like, just stop it. You know that's not you. You know you're not even happy for him. But I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It was weak. I honestly, I feel like I've never quite disliked a black man, as much as I dislike Dijon. I really, really dislike this role that he's taken up in the villa. And I would love nothing more than for him to go home.
Yeah, same. Actually, same. Like, I feel like he annoys me so much, I just pretend he doesn't exist. Like,
because this is the second time he's put a black woman in a vulnerable state, right?
Yeah.
Voted for Blue to stay, even though he damn near embarrassed Alima.
Yes.
Now he's picked my Meg, over Militia after telling Militia, oh, you know, I love getting to know you, throwing her compliments and all of this. Like,
I'll be pulling her for chats, he said.
Yeah,
he's chosen Meg over Militia.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Gave her a whole speech. Gave her like, wild. Oh, I, you know, I just love getting to know her. And like, every day is so sunny with Meg by my side. It
was a lot.
What a snooze fest.
It was
actually a snooze fest. Like, all I could say in that moment was, Dijon, go back to tape. Go back to tape. That's where you belong.
And Meg is just pissed because she can't get in. That's the thing.
Did you notice that Meg had that chat with him and Militia just so he can pie Militia to her face?
Yeah.
That's what
she
wanted.
Absolutely that's what she wanted. And I feel like him saying what he said in the in the recoupling, she's thriving off that. She's living off that because it's a public declaration to her. Oh, it's Tape, as in TAPE, Simsima. It's a club in where exactly is it? In the West End somewhere, but it's like it's like an exclusive one, and they have a very kind of colorist, unofficial door policy as well. So, yeah.
Love Hour UK is draining me because there are just too many women in there that I don't understand why they're here. Yasmin, why are you here?
Yasmin is such an odd. She's an odd person. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy her winding Meg up today.
You know what? Yeah, she can get some points for that. She can definitely get some points from that. But like, yeah, she's an odd person, man.
Because for the first time in a long time, Meg had nothing to say.
What could she say? The girl said she's owned up to it. She's cut. She's just like, okay, cool. Then she went one step further. She was just like, well, you know, is he closed off because I want to talk to him? How about that?
Yasmin has balls. You gotta give her that. She has cojones, because to say to her that you wanted a threesome with her man and then say, Is he free for a chat? Because I'm trying to move to that. Is just diabolical. But Meg didn't give her the same energy she gave Militia. And
no, she didn't. And we know why. We know why. Seriously.
So,
she hated Militia from the first time she saw her. She was like, I can't stand that one in the green dress. That's what she said when she saw her on the screen. She couldn't stand her. Seriously. And I feel like maybe because I think Meg is one of those, I think she might be one of those white girls that likes black men but don't like black girls. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just the way it goes sometimes, you know? Like,
she felt very threatened the moment she saw her. Very threatened. Her sitting next to Dijon Mustard was already like, don't like her.
Yeah.
Don't like her.
Yeah.
Helena's an embarrassment.
She's rough, bro. Like she's rough. She to be fair, she told us that she is feral, and I was just like, why is she even saying that about herself? But she was right. She is. She's too old to be acting like this, first of all, I think. And she's just rough. She's just rough. Like, why? What's the words? Like, why are you so desperate for this guy who is not showing you any sort of respect? In the game, he plotted. He didn't just kiss Shakira. He plotted to do it. You know, after he's already disrespected you on day 3 or 4, like, where is your self-respect? But she told us that she's all right with a 4. That's what she said. Yeah. She's okay with a 4. Like, girl, get up.
It was embarrassing to watch her give him a pass and then acknowledge that she gave him a pass because she just wants to get along to be along. And I was just like, your parents, if they're alive, are watching this in embarrassment. If they're not, they'll roll it in their grave. Because what do you mean?
What do you mean, man?
What do you actually mean? This man has essentially bitch slapped you so many times.
Harry don't care.
I don't understand it. Are we that desperate just to stay in the villa?
She's that desperate for a guy, full stop, because she's also doing bits with him every single night. Every single night. Like, girl, like, relax. Like, it's not even like you can't do what you're doing, but it would be better if he was being respectful towards you, and he's not.
And this is why I'm mad at people that say Alima, because Will Smith was saying Alima is like moving like a bird and she's not really given anything. And I was like, well, Alima seems to be the only one with standards.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
I think so. Standards, because she let him have it tonight. She let him have it tonight. And she didn't even let him finish his sentence because she was just like, I'm not having it. Respect me. Respect me and stop talking crazy.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, you watched him in the next clip do what? Exactly what she said. Respect her.
Exactly.
Respect her. He might be a hoe and he will move to other girls during Casa.
Yeah.
Maybe even sooner. But at least she's set the standard for what she wants in this partnership. So we're going to do this. You're not going to be in here talking about all these explicit things in my face. You're not going to do that. So I have to give it to Alima. Alima is my MVP for this episode because all these other women are not standing on business.
No, they're not.
On business. Like Shakira's sitting high and mighty right now, but wait till she sees the clip of when Tony coupled up with Ben and he said she needed to be humbled. Wait till she finds out.
Oh no, she'll jump straight to Harrison. Sim, a good night. I hope you have a good night tonight. I know it's a school night. We're gonna have to wrap up soon anyway.
Yeah, we definitely gotta wrap up because it's 7:30. Oh Lord.
Oh gosh, is it 12:30 here?
Yeah, I'm enjoying your like reviews on this both seasons, and I know it's like a lot. I know it's a lot, but thanks for hanging in there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Erin. My review for episode 13, what we just talked about, is going to be up after this.
Nice.
I just got to do a few more things and stuff, but I appreciate the support and thank you for coming on the stage again.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Have
Thank
a good night.
You too. Good night. Good night. Good night. Guys, I think that we're going to call it a day at the moment. Thank you so much for everybody that joined today. Appreciate you getting involved in the chat as well. Make sure you like this video, and as I say on my other video, love you guys the most who stay to the end. Love you guys the most. You're the best. Where's Honey? Gilda, I don't freaking know. He's done this before. So basically, for those that don't know, literally, I just turned my head and my cat had opened my front door. I won't say exactly how because of safety, but like, he has actually done this before. And the first time he done it, I thought I'd been burgled. Like, I thought I'd actually been burgled and had to call the police and everything. But it turned out it was the freaking cat. Imagine. So yeah, I've got to double lock my door or triple lock it, to be fair, to make sure he doesn't do that. But he gets it. He was like, I need to go outside. He was crying and he thought, okay, you're not gonna do it, let me do it. And oh my God. Well, he'll be back in about an hour, I'm sure. He's gone to go and talk to the neighborhood cats and the foxes as well. But yeah, but thank you guys. I will see you again tomorrow. We are not in the studio for aunties tomorrow, so we will have a live tomorrow. So just in case you was wondering about that, so yeah, tomorrow Wednesday we will have a live, probably about 10:15 at the same time as well. So yeah, like the video, leave a comment if you're on the replay, and share with like-minded people, and subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, guys. See you later. Good night. Have a good evening. Bye. Let me press the button as always. Don't forget.